Hey there everybody, and welcome to the channel. I'm your host, Puborama, and in today's video, I'm going to be trying to break the world record for the most money made in Grand Theft Auto Online, no glitches, no cheats, in one single day. The goal right now is set from the professional. It's $40 million, and this was done when there was double money on crates, and every other business was sold in a max lobby. So, that's what I'm going to be trying today, but I do have some advantages under my sleeve. First of all, since that video was recorded, the high demand bonus has been increased. What that means is that I'm going to get more money for each large warehouse I sell, and large warehouses are also double this week. Add that into the fact that there are also more businesses added into Grand Theft Auto Online currently, it means that realistically I should be able to make quite a bit more. So let's get straight into it, starting my sale mission for 4.4 million, which is around 6.6 million if we do this correct. And just like that, I just finished my first sale mission, $6.6 million. I can actually drag my face down a little bit and you can see it right up at the top. So this is actually really crazy. So there you go. That is our first $6.6 million added into my bank account. Let's keep on going. I got a couple more warehouses, obviously. And just like that, we now have sale mission 2 completed. $6.6 million once again thrown into our bank account, as you can see in the top. So let's keep going. 3 more warehouses left. Oh yeah, another easy sale mission ready to be completed. And another one, 6.6 again. Oh yeah, we're on a roll. These have been incredibly easy missions so far. I mean, yes, the Titan one is a bit sketchy, but as long as you have off the radar, it shouldn't actually be too hard. You just need to fly out past the city and you're fine. And we've gotten 2 of these single delivery trucks so far. So at this point, we've made over $18 million, actually over 19 million with very minimal effort put in. Sold! Another 6.66 million added into our bank account just like that. Now this final warehouse, I actually have to do a source with as well. You can see that I have a special item worth 190,000 because it's double money. So I'm going to go sell that and we're going to get a little bit extra cash because it is in a public lobby. And then we're also going to sell our crates, but we're going to fill it up before we obviously do that. Alright, well that was pretty easy. We were able to make 190,000 there. I guess you don't get a high demand bonus when it comes to special cargo, but I guess it's not the end of the world. I'll still take 190 grand. I've delivered my 2 crates back over to the warehouse, which means this one is also worth an additional 100. Oh my god, we have to wait 30 minutes? Alright, well I've delivered the 2 crates to my warehouse. It looks like I have to wait 30 minutes before I can start the sale mission, which I guess is a bit unfortunate. I guess while I'm waiting for the cooldown, I can sell some of my motorcycle club businesses. So we got the cocaine lockup that's full, the meth lab, and the counterfeit cash factory, and document forgery. The only one that's not full is weed farm, which I just purchased supplies for. Should be done fairly quickly. I also just purchased supplies for my gun running. So yeah, I'll probably have to wait a good 2 hours before I can actually sell these businesses. But that should be fine, because by the time I'm done selling all these motorcycle club businesses plus all the other things, it's probably going to be about 2 hours. Our first mission is actually quite an easy one when it comes to the motorcycle club. All I need to do is deliver 4 motorcycles. It's a bit of an annoying one, but it's really, really easy. And just like that, $787,500 added into our bank account. It took a while, but still pretty solid chunk of money. Okay, garbage truck's not my favorite, but still doable, just in the nick of time. And completed! That was our counterfeit cash. I beat it with about 2 minutes left, so it was pretty sus, I'm not gonna lie. But we still made $551,000, which is a pretty solid chunk. Up next, we have the methamphetamine lockup. This is worth about, what, 446,000? It's not too bad, especially if you add into the fact that, again, we're getting the high demand bonus here, so more like 600-ish, 700,000. Oh yeah, it's a single truck. Well, this is an absolute dub of a sale mission, so I can't complain. Now, I should point out at this point that I'm doing all of these sale missions completely solo. I'm not having help from anybody in the lobbies. I have no friends helping me. I'm literally, when it comes to my selling of special cargo, just waiting for my ghost org to come back and going off the radar every 15 minutes. And when it comes to the motorcycle clubs, if I get unlucky, I just go to a new lobby, wait for the bar to fill up after about 10 minutes, and start the sale mission again. Yeah, it's a bit costly on time, but I got 24 hours to do all these sale missions, which isn't too bad at all. There is somebody that's shooting at me, and I'm not sure if it's actually the guys behind me on the motorcycle, or I think it's just the guys on the motorcycle, but there was somebody behind me trying to shoot there as well. Either way, let's finish off this sale mission. And just like that, we have completed another sale mission, $669,000. Once again, a max lobby sale mission. This has just been absolutely fantastic. Oh boy, can't wait to sell the document forgery, the worst building in the game for money. But at the end of the day, it still is a little bit of extra cash. Our lobby still has a lot of people in it, so I figured I'd do it. I'm still going to have to wait for my weed farm to fill anyway, but after I do this sale mission, I'm going to go make my way back to my special cargo and finish up that last one. Oh boy, $157,000. Yippee. Delivered! $236,000. I mean, it's money. It's not a lot of money, but I guess it's a little bit extra to add into our tally. Before I do my Acid Lab sale mission, I'm very briefly going to make sure that I'm no longer part of a motorcycle club, because I don't need to be for now. So we're going to go back over to register as a boss and become a SecuroServe CEO. This is much easier because of the fact I can now go off the radar if anybody does get near me. Add that into the fact that as well, CEO benefits are, you know, not getting raided with your motorcycle clubs, and I personally like the Acid Lab a bit more. So, I'm gonna go make my way to my first destination. This drop-off's a little sus. We do need to go near somebody, but we should be fine, because I'm just gonna throw it in here really quick. I'm gonna throw it in here really quick. There you go. And we're gone. So, yeah, not too much of a problem. Come on! There you go. I think we got it. Yes, we did. We just have to leave the area, and we're completely done with our Acid Lab deliveries. This one was not too challenging, just took a bit of time because of the fact that obviously the Acid Lab it's a single vehicle. So there you go, $502,800 added into our bank account. Once again, a whole boatload of money. I cannot wait to add all of this up because, yeah, it's going to be a little annoying, but we've made a lot of money so far. Once again, a full public lobby. Alright, we're back at our special cargo, and let's get this final delivery started for another $6.66 million. Hopefully it's an easy one. I guess we're gonna find out. Alright, come on. Come on, give me a good one. Don't say enter the plane. Enter a truck, and oh my god, it is. It's such an easy one. Okay, well there you have it. We basically confirmed we have made another $6 million, because all I'm gonna do is go to SecuroServe abilities, and once again, go to Ghost Org. Alright, well this appeared to be a fairly easy drop-off to find. Yeah, it's right there. Nice. Okay. It's kind of a weird area we have to drop the vehicle off at, but done. Just like that, we've got our first delivery completely done and delivered $6.66 million. So there you have it. We have just delivered all of our special cargo. Let me calculate just exactly how much money we just made. It should be around 30 plus million, which is kind of insane. So you have 6.66 million, and then we multiply that by 5 warehouses. That is $33.3 million we just made from selling our warehouses alone. That is absolutely insane. While taking a brief stop inside of our arcade to make sure all of our businesses are running and we have them refilled, we're also going to grab $100,000 out of the wall safe. Thank you very much. We are also going to take a brief stop at the nightclub to grab $250,000. I'm still waiting for my nightclub to fill all the way. It's at about 1.3 million now, but I'm hoping by the time we're basically done with the video, that'll be the last sale mission. It'll be worth more like 1.5, maybe 1.6 million. But thank you for the 250 grand. Next up on the list, we are completing the Cayo Perico heist. As you can see, we have a $1.35 million take. Not the highest, but unfortunately, we only got Sin Samito Tequila, so not the best takes ever. I also just took paintings from the office instead of Coke, but you know what? We're still going to make probably around 1.2-ish million, plus we completed the Elite Challenge, so not too bad at all. We made 1.18 million, but we also completed the Elite Challenge, which means we made 1.2 million. That's actually not too bad of a take at all. I'm obviously going to have to go throw this into the calculator, but yeah, pretty solid. Now we arrive in our agency with two separate missions. First of all, we're gonna grab the money in our safe. I've been waiting a while for it to fill up, and at this point, we've got 202,000 in it. That's actually a pretty decent clump of money, so let's grab that free cash right now to add to our tally. And while we're grabbing this, we're also gonna be doing the Dr. Dre VIP contract, which is also worth a pretty solid chunk of $1 million. For this mission, I always like to use the Vigilante. It just makes everything so easy. The fact that it's really the only vehicle that has homing missiles is a bit unfortunate at this point, but it's still really good, as you can see. These missiles very easily deal with anybody in front of you. Dead. Oh, darn, that one missed. Never mind, it looped back and still hit him. That is so insane. All right, well, we got to blow up this car. We actually did miss the car, which I guess is a little unfortunate, but we're not missing that shot. Goodbye. Yeah, the Vigilante is just such a good vehicle to use for really any missions that involve killing guards. And just like that, the Dr. Dre VIP contract is complete. That was pretty quick. Only took me about maybe 10 minutes to complete the mission. And there you go. $1 million is added to our tally. Now we move on to a big sale, going back into a public lobby for air freight cargo. As you can see, I have 50 out of 50 stock, which is a whopping $2.55 million. But not only is this a $2.55 million sale mission, but there's also the fact that we're in a public lobby, so this is an additional chunk of money. We have to do all these deliveries in a little, I don't remember what this thing's called, an Issy Classic? An Apocalypse Issy. Alright, well, let's go do these deliveries and see if we can get this money. Oh yeah, just like that, $3.78 million. That's an actually insane amount of money. This is a pretty easy sale mission as well. All we have to do is drive around in a little Mini Cooper, essentially. So, I actually really like the sale mission. It's been a couple hours since I've been in my nightclub, so because of that, we are able to grab another $250,000 from our wall safe. To be fair, the popularity has dropped by quite a bit, but at this point, I don't really think it matters. As long as around 20 people stay in the lobby as well, I'm happy, because we're about to do another sale mission. So there you go. Another 250 grand from my nightclub, and we are going to do a sale mission with our nightclub stock. I have been waiting a very long time for my nightclub to fill up. I haven't sold it in a while just because I've been lazy, so this actually worked out perfectly. As you can see, we have $1.65 million of stock in our nightclub, which is, it's gonna be really nice. So we are gonna sell all of these goods right now in our public lobby, and, yeah, this is gonna be a very, very nice payout. As you can see, we only have to drive about 1 mile for our first drop-off. I have activated Ghost Org, so nobody's gonna know where we are while we're in the city. Hopefully the next drop-off brings us somewhere outside the city, but this is still a fairly easy mission. And as well, the great thing about the Pounder Custom is that it features a missile battery that we can nuke really anything that comes near us on ground, at least. So we're just gonna have to worry more about air targets, but with the railgun, that should also be pretty easy to deal with. So we should be A-okay. Oh my god, there's no way. There's no way. Do not tell me I'm gonna have to go all the way around, please. Oh my god, it fits. Oh my god. But at least I'm able to complete this mission with about 11 minutes on the clock. I don't know how many people are in this lobby, so I guess we're gonna find out how much money I make, but it still should be a pretty solid chunk, over 2 million at least. So let's find out. Come on. Still waiting. Oh boy. $2.32 million, and there were 25 people in the lobby. Sweet. Next up on the chopping block, we have our bunker with a $1 million sale mission. And even better than that, it seems like these are the simple one delivery sale missions with the insurgents, so this is going to be really, really fast. Well, that was really, really easy. I just went on Ghost Org, completed these. That literally took me like 5 minutes to do in total, and yeah, that was just easy peasy. So there you go, $1.57 million. There's one final thing to do before we end off today's video, and that is sell all of my Motorcycle Club and Acid Lab businesses once again. If we make our way back over to the Master Command Center, we can see that right now I have sold all my businesses, but because of the amount of time it took me to do all of this, and the Cayo Perico heist, and the Dr. Dre VIP, all of my motorcycle clubs have once again refilled in their product. So we're going to try and complete these sale missions as fast as possible. And yeah, the only one that I don't have completely full is the meth lab, which is a bit unfortunate, but it's still basically full. Wow, I completed this sale mission with literally 10 seconds left on the clock. Rockstar screwed me and gave me freaking post-op vans, which I literally had to, like, Tokyo drifts this thing into the wall here to get out as fast as possible and hop over the fence. I can't actually believe we completed it. I mean, to be fair, if we had missed the last mission or something like that, it wouldn't have been the end of the world. With the high demand bonus, you still make more money on the sale missions than you obviously would even if you completed it normally in a solo lobby. So very painful. I can't believe I completed it, but again, another 700 and something thousand there. Well, now we have the counterfeit cash, which is 367,000. Let's do this sale mission. I'm praying that we don't get post-op vans again. I don't think you can get the same vehicle again, if I'm not mistaken. We have to enter the motorcycles. All right, that's fine. This one's really easy. And completed. That was very easy. $543,000. We didn't get the max high demand bonus because there's 18 people in the lobby and no longer 21, but that's still a lot of money, so I guess I can't really complain. Well, that's really unfortunate. The amount of people in the lobby while completing my math lab was drastically decreased. I mean, to be fair, we still made 522,000, but there's only 12 people in the lobby, which is obviously not nearly as much as I want, as 21 is how you're going to get the max high demand bonus. I'm honestly too lazy at this point to join a different lobby, and I'm fairly confident that I've already beaten the professionals record for the amount of money made, so I'm just gonna sell this in the lobby of 12 people, because I think it's gonna be fine. So let's sell our weed, which is obviously going to be fairly easy. Usually for some reason the weed always gives me a truck, and yep, just as usual it gives me a truck. Please don't have anybody in the seat. Yes! Alright, well this is just a simple hop, skipping away. And completed! $409,000 for the weed. That's a pretty solid chunk. Still only 12 people in the lobby, but oh well, what you gonna do? And we're gonna finish off today's video with our acid lab. I'm honestly not gonna bother selling my document forgery. It's a waste of time, it barely gives me any money. I just don't care. So I'm not going to sell my docs forgery again. We are going to sell our acid to 5 different drop-offs. And yeah, let's get this done. We're almost done. Just gotta roll to the last drop-off, which of course is through a fence, but that's no problem. We'll just blow up the fence. A boop. There you go. Now we can drive right on through this. And let's just, let's go to this drop-off right over here. I'm not exactly sure where it is. It's right under the combine. I don't know what you call this thing, a harvester. Either way, done. No police are on us. It was a little annoying to lose the cops earlier, but we still have 10 minutes left anyway. All we need to do at this point is leave, and we're done. We have finished all of our sale missions. So I am really excited to count up the amount of money we have made. Come on. Leaving the area. Full speed. There you go. 429,000. There weren't that many people in the lobby. It'd be nice if the game would let me see how many were in the lobby. Come on. Let me see. 12 people. Well, I guess the number just never changed after it dropped to 12. What you just watched was the last 11 hours of my life being used on sale missions. Holy pain. I feel absolutely burnt out, but I'm glad that it's all over. Now we just have one last thing to do, and that is add every single one of these numbers together to figure out just how much money we have made. Let's get straight into it. Starting off, we have our special cargo crate. This was a single crate worth 190,000. After that, we have our Coca-Cola, which was worth $787,500. That's pretty easy. We have our counterfeit cash, $551,250. Boom. We have our math, which is $669,350. Then we move on to our document forgery, which was $236,250. We have the acid lab, $502,800. Nice and easy number to plug in there. And we move on to special cargo, where we made the most money, $33,300,000. $36,237,000. It is just insane to think of that number. We are already at $36,237,150, which is just an absolutely mind-numbing amount of money. After our special cargo, we move on to the arcade, which is going to give us $100,000. Let's plug that in. After the arcade, we've got the nightclub. I added both together, so we had $500,000 in total from our 2 passive money nightclub grabs. Then we made $1,234,834 from the Cayo Perico heist. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, and then, what was it, 834, I said? 834. Boom. Okay, we are already up to $38 million at this point, which is insane. Then we have an additional $202,500 from our agency passive income. We have the Dr. Dre finale, which was $1 million. Very easy number to plug in. We have our air cargo, which we made $3,780,000 from right there, which is, yeah, that's a pretty insane number. So let's plug that in. After air cargo, we have the nightclub, which we made $2,332,000 from. So 2320975. Thank you. After our nightclub, we have the bunker, which is 1.575 million. So 1575000. We are already up to $47 million with still a couple businesses to go. We still have our Coke lockup, which is another $787,500 because we did 2 sale missions with both max bonuses. Then we have our counterfeit cash, which made us an additional $543,900. A boom. Then we have our math lab, which made us $522,105. Boom. And we got 2 businesses left. We have the weed and the acid lab. Starting off with the weed, we made $409,500, which equals to $49 million at this point. And to finish off, we have the acid lab, which is $429,056 for 429056. Boom. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. What you are looking at is the grand sum of how much money we made in today's sale missions. This was less than 1 day's time, and I think this beats just about any record. $49,642,000. Hopefully, you enjoyed today's video. If you would like to see more like this, please consider smashing that subscribe button down below. I feel drained, and if this doesn't earn your subscription, then yeah, you should probably just go watch Mr. Boss for the win or something. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.